Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Thank you for listening. My name is Idham Arif alias from University Putra Malaysia, and today I'm going to present a collaboration work between me and my master student Kanisa Zaman, and also with my fellow colleague Associate Professor Dr. Ghafujan Ibrahimov. Okay, this research is about a study of pursuit diffusion game that happened in convex hyperspace between many pursuers against one evader. And the motivation of this project is to improve guaranteed pursuit time in a project in 2015. So in order to do that, we introduce a new way of applying parallel strategy for the pursuers to capture the evader, and also we use the concept of fictitious pursuers. Parallel strategy is a standard strategy for pursuers to capture evader, where pursuers and evader will move parallelly, and it was introduced by Petrosian in 1967. Fictitious pursuers are actually non-existent pursuers, but they are created to ensure that the real pursuers always move in parallel with evader at all time. This is because sometimes pursuer cannot move out from certain areas. So that's the purpose of fictitious pursuers, and it was used by Gafojan and Satimov in 2012. Okay, now a little bit about differential game. It is a game where the movement of players are described by some ordinary differential equation, and the purpose is to construct strategy of the focus players in the game. For example, if the game is a pursuit differential game, so the focus is on pursuers, and we have to construct strategy for pursuers so that the pursuers can capture the evader, but the evader can move freely. And there are some examples of this type of game which are listed here. On the other hand, for evasion game, we have to construct strategy for evaders so that evader can avoid from being captured, or evasion is possible at all time or in a finite time set by the game. In that case, the movement of pursuers are free, and some examples of the work are listed here. Players in the game cannot move if they don't have a control. Control is like engine for them to move. So this control function also has limitation, which we call as constraint. There are two types of constraint. A geometric constraint usually will constrain or will limit the speed of the players, while integral constraint usually will limit the resource of the players, such as energy. And there are some examples of the words involved. And differential game is studied in some spaces. Usually, it is studied in Hilbert space and also in Euclidean space Rn. And if we have a smaller area to study the game, then we have a state constraint. And in our project, our state constraint is a convex space in Rn. So the project or the past work that study differential game in convex space, for example, are listed here. But the one that really close to our project is reference number 4, which give a guaranteed pursuit time, which is this. And then this guaranteed pursuit time, this is in 1980. I think, yes, it was a long time ago. Then that guaranteed pursuit time was improved in 2015. And the result is this. So now our project is to improve this guaranteed pursuit time. Okay, so So our for the main result consists of two parts. First, we study pursuit game in a set containing a closed convex compact set. Closed convex compact set we denote by S, and this set that contain S we will denote by M. So we get two results. Theorem one says that pursuit can be completed in M, and theorem two says that the guaranteed pursuit time between the game in S and in M are just the same, even though S is subset of M. So in order to achieve these two results, we use the concept of fictitious pursuers, where the movement of fictitious pursuers are described by equation number 5. And the link between the real pursuers and the fictitious pursuers are given by this equation number 3 and described by equation number 4. And after these two results are proven, we continue to the second part, which is where we study the pursuit diffusion game in an n-dimensional cube. So this is a hypercube. And this cube is defined like this, is given by equation number 8, and is a little bit different from the cube in the work of 2015, where the origin of our cube now is the center of our cube now is the origin, but the center of the cube in the work of 2015 is not origin. Okay, that's one thing. And also in the work 2015, the way parallel strategy is applied to pursuers is where the players move on the side or on the edge of the cube. But for our project, we define a space where the pursuer will move to catch the evader. So the result of this second part is a guaranteed pursuit time, which is written like this. So this second part consists of two stages. First of all pursuers must move to the center of the cube. And then the second part, after reaching the origin of the cube, then the pursuers will move out by trying to capture the projection of the evader on this hypercube also, but with the dimension less than 1 from dimension of n just now. So this is what the main difference between our approach with the approach in the work of 2015. Okay, by using this approach, we get our result, which is an improvement from the guaranteed pursuit time from 2015. And so we now come to our main result. So this is all the work of details. But now our main result is just by using theorem 1, 2, and 3. The guaranteed pursuit time is just the same as in theorem 3. Because we use the result of theorem 2, which says that the guaranteed pursuit time between S, which is contained in M, is just the same. In our case, the M that contains S here is the cube M. That's how we get the same guaranteed pursuit time, which is an improvement from the guaranteed pursuit time in 2015. Okay, that's all of my presentation. Thank you for APRA.js for supporting this research. And this is the list of reference. Thank you, everyone.